Hot Once. The show where celebrities eat spicy food once, and then they don't ever eat it again. Hot Once. Can you handle eating a piece of spicy food one time and then not eating any more of it? While being interviewed, Hot Once. We've got diabolical hot sauces that feel like your mouth just became a portal to the jet fuel dimension. Good thing you only have to eat them once. Jim Gaffigan couldn't take the heat on Hot Once.
No way.
Come on, Jim. You only have to eat it once. Hot Once. Will Smith ate a bite of this spicy wing once and then answered our questions 6 weeks later.
Who is your favorite tennis coach?
Richard Williams.
The Hot Once record is held by James Corden. He ate one spicy wing. Can today's guests beat it? Hot Once.
Today's episode is brought to you by Hims. Hims is the first and only subscription-based hair and erectile dysfunction pills. Don't let hair loss hold you back. Hims offers a personalized approach to hair care and erectile dysfunction care with treatments designed to help you keep your hair and penis hard and regain your confidence. Go to hims.com for more. Today's episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp. Feeling inadequate? BetterHelp won't just make you feel better, it'll make your penis stronger and your hair grow back. Visit BetterHelp today to take the first step towards a fuller head of hair and a stronger penis. Today's episode is also brought to you by Magic Spoon cereal. Feeling inadequate? Magic Spoon won't just make you feel better. It'll make your penis stronger and your hair grow back. Visit the grocery store today and take the first step towards a fuller head of hair and a stronger penis.
Welcome
To Hot
to
Once.
Hot Once.
Hot Once. The only show where you eat a spicy once
You eat spicy food one time,
and then never
and then you
have
never
it
do
again.
it again for
While
at least
being
the
interviewed.
While being interviewed, at least for the duration of the episode of the show.
Right. Are you man enough to handle being asked questions
I don't
while
know.
eating spicy food
After having
once,
eaten spicy food,
one time?
well, let's find out.
Do we just jump right into it?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Our spicy food for today,
Oh my God, it's goddamn nuclear.
it's
This
flamingly
is the flaming hot
Doritos, nachos.
Dorito.
Flamingo.
And to me, nachos are already, the nacho cheese Doritos already take me out.
Mhm.
So this is going to be probably a real problem. It's red.
It is red.
Okay, don't eat it yet. We're all gonna take a bite at the same time.
It looks
because we only get to do
flaming
this
hot,
once.
dude.
Yeah, I mean,
So
there's
let's
only
make sure
one.
we get a good take of it.
And this bag,
Or maybe we go
thrown
one
away.
by one since we don't have a wide
There you
shot.
go.
Oh my God, this one's so.
I couldn't even handle
Big.
a total chip.
Oh
Oh,
God.
Mine's more redder than
Mine's
oh
I got
my
a double.
God.
That wait, you can't have.
You can't do that.
It's once. It's hot
We
once.
don't want to ruin the episode.
Yeah, it's hot once.
I shook it off, and now it's single.
Okay, hot once.
Guys, see you in hell.
Oh my God. It's stinging.
Jesus Christ. Why did we do this?
It's stinging me already.
Oh,
Ow.
oh my God.
Did anyone bring a milk? A milk?
I didn't bring any I don't have a beverage at all.
Oh God.
This isn't good, man.
Open up. That's got to help, right?
It's on my finger.
Dude, lick
Dude.
it off. Honestly,
No, because I already had my one
It's like-
spicy
Yeah, you can't
food.
have it
it's
again.
like
I
ripping
can't
off a
have this.
Band-Aid.
I can't have it again, man.
Do you need to get squirted?
I actually have my own green water.
Oh, he has green water.
Whew. I'm still
Wow.
honestly, it's probably the spiciest food I ever ate on Hot Once.
That's tough.
Thank God I don't ever have to do it again.
That's really tough.
Oh, go ahead and throw this away.
This is
Yeah.
this is gone. We can get rid of that.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
over. And now it's just a regular sort of interview.
This is the best episode we've ever done.
I would say that
Another 100-degree day.
oh, it is the hottest day
Yeah,
ever.
that's
at
true.
once.
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't just
I
been
think
hot
that might
once.
have been inspiring.
And you know what's sad is that as we get further on in time, we're going to have more hot ones.
Yeah. It's going to get hot
What?
and hotter.
No, hot once.
But I'm saying in climate change terminology.
No.
Yeah.
Hot once.
No, we're doing
No,
hot
no,
ones
no,
right
no.
now. But I think,
Speaking of hot once,
dude, this thing's got.
Did you get a crumb in your mouth?
it's just still spicy, man. I think I'm going to cry.
This thing's got a second wave to it. I
Yeah.
hope you know.
It's so spicy, I think I'm going to cry.
Dude, don't cry.
Do
don't
not cry, dude.
You're going to cry if you touch your eye at this point because
Yeah.
your finger is so
Yeah,
red.
because you have dust on your finger from Cheetos.
Dude, I rubbed it off.
oh my
Thank God. You're going to need to burn those
But I wish I could
cloves.
rub off my tongue.
Yeah.
Wish I could get you would rub off
We should
on
have
my
brought a tongue scraper, and you should have done that live.
Dude, my tongue is so needs scraping.
I have a tongue
Lately.
scraper. I never use it.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
was just wanting one last night.
I just scrub with my toothbrush. I don't want to use that tongue
Yeah, I do
scraper.
When
that
they
thing's
put the
nasty.
bumps on the back of the toothbrush, that was an invention of amazing
This
ingenuity.
shit barely ever works.
Mm-hmm.
I just use the bristles.
No,
so
I
let's
think it
get
works.
into our
And
interview.
I
Is there-
really gag hard when I do it. I look bad when I do it.
Yeah.
I like cry. And I'm not kidding. My wife, anytime that I brush the teeth,
do it more on camera.
I'm like, and I'm like crying and I'm gagging. And anytime I do it, my wife has to like leave the bathroom because she can't watch me do it.
One time I did it so hard I saw stars.
Dude, it must be so awesome being girl or gay.
Yeah.
Get to do that all the
Get
time.
to do that, and you're like, man, I love that shit.
I do like it. It's a nice feeling.
I was kind of at first rushing to start the interview, but I'm like, this spice is going to last for like an hour.
Yeah.
So there's really
Well,
no rush.
that's why
Yeah.
you only have to
Well,
do it
we
once.
were either going to eat. Let me pull the curtain back a little bit,
Don't do
Don't
it.
touch the curtain.
but
Precarious.
we were we were either going to eat flaming hot Doritos, or I thought maybe we could all eat a croissant that had a little bit of scorpion hot sauce on it. I said croissant. Did I say
You
croissant?
said croissant.
I did say croissant.
A
I
croissant.
don't care about French words,
Dude,
man.
fuck,
They can
fuck that.
they can
Damn,
fuck
this shit
themselves.
is spicy right
Yeah,
now.
this
Here's something
shit's
spicy
kicking
here,
again.
and I'm saying something spicy right now.
Oh.
Fuck all the French people who get mad when you mispronounce their dumbass words.
Dude, speaking of Europeans, I saw on my walk up to the office, I saw what I thought was two Polish guys, and one of them was yelling at the other one. He was like, I follow you around every day and night, and I see that you talk disgusting things about me to people all over the neighborhood.
Whoa.
He was like screaming at this guy who's like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you. I can't stand you. And the other guy was like, yeah, man, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And there was just a random, I don't know what their relationship was, but I thought they were having a full-blown argument, and this guy, it was so one-sided.
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, yeah, okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow.
And so now I've been trying to figure out why these two guys know each other.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
I'm
you got to
thinking-
follow that guy around.
And also, what is this guy saying about this Polish guy
Yeah.
that is so disgusting
Maybe
and,
it's
and
his
horrible?
landlord. Right?
That was my immediate thought, was landlord or like
Yeah.
handyman or something.
Oh, yeah.
But what can you even...
Imagine getting into a fight with your handyman.
You don't want that.
What's the worst
Yeah.
fight you ever got into with your handyman?
The worst
None.
fight I ever got into with my
That's a lie.
handyman?
Oh, no. No.
That's a bald-faced lie.
He was not a handyman. He was,
was
the
unhandy.
electrician. He was unhandy, first of all, and he was the electrician hired by the landlord.
I had
Well,
a
that's a
handyman.
handyman.
I had a handyman come and try to replace the front door of my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like 80 years old.
Yeah.
So he got there and the door got delivered, and then he like tried to pick it up, and I think he wasn't trying that hard, and he went like, and he couldn't even get it off the ground, and so he asked me to carry the door up, and then he asked me to basically install the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that was
And
the
you
worst.
didn't even get a
handyman
rent
experience.
reduction?
I didn't even get paid for it.
Yeah. That shit sucks.
This fucking guy gets paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time, I mean, not to bring them back up, but the electricians left a bunch
Don't
of
act
plaster.
like you don't want to talk about
They
it.
left a bunch of plaster all over my living room. Like everything was covered in a film of
Yeah.
plaster. And then I was like, you got to send somebody out here to clean this up. This is so fucked up. Like they were in here all day, like doing all this bullshit. I Karen'd out.
No.
Yeah.
I Karen'd out. And then the guy said, get a hair blower and blow the plaster around.
Yeah.
And then I was
Did you
like,
do it?
I'm not getting a fucking hair blower and blowing the plaster. And they sent the handyman, and he came in with a Swiffer, and he swiffed up one room and then left.
Wait, the handyman came and just cleaned with a Swiffer?
He cleaned up one room with a Swiffer.
Okay, you did care. You can clean. You don't
I'm not
need
gonna
this guy to
clean.
come
No.
Swiffer your house. That's amazing.
No.
I
They
regret bringing up the handyman question.
yeah,
Because
but
I think this same story has been told.
yeah, this has
2 or
been
3
told before.
times.
Yeah.
This weekend, I basically ordered a Domino's pizza for the 1st time in several years.
What kind of toppings and
I
what
got
crust?
bacon and pepperonis,
Great.
That's good.
and I got the
Handmade pan?
pan.
Wow.
Yeah, which is what I like from
That's
there.
good.
You ever
But
accidentally
I
get the?
haven't gotten this in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I got it delivery as well, and the delivery was an old woman, and her name was Fanny. And
Whoa,
she got out of the
sweet.
car and holding the pizza, and she walked on top of a bunch of trash bags. She wasn't looking where she was going, and she was just looking straight ahead, holding the pizza. And like a cartoon, she walked up on top of a pile of trash bags.
Yeah,
That's SpongeBob vibes.
Yeah, and that-
Nothing could
Yeah.
stop her from delivering that pizza.
It
man.
was
that's
really
true.
cool.
yeah. You ever accidentally get the little pizza sheet,
What's the under
the little piece of metal?
What?
I've gotten that a few times
Metal?
from a pizza place. They have a little. It's like
the like pan that they
the
they
pan.
get
It's
the
like a
pizza out
cast
with?
iron black pan that they put the pizzas on.
They're
the,
delivering a cast iron
They
pan to you, and
accidentally-
they don't
No,
notice
no,
that
no.
it's a 30-pound fucking box.
It's not a cast iron. Well, it is cast iron, I think, or it's regular sheet metal. I don't know, but it's a little
It's metal.
like.
You don't know the difference between cast.
No,
cast
no,
iron
no.
is black and
Hold
bumpy.
on, hold on.
You know what cast iron is.
Jesus
You
Christ,
know,
it's
if
so
anybody knows what
hot
cast
out
iron is,
today.
I feel like it's you.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta find this thing. Pizza.
It's it's a circular.
It's a
Tray?
circular tray.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but
can,
it's not
I
with
can-
grates
it's not
on it.
cast iron.
Is
oh,
it
great. I see.
this thing? Yeah. This thing, not this thing.
Okay, that's not
this
cast
this
iron.
looks normal.
That's just a pizza pan, bro.
Hold on. This thing. They accidentally delivered this.
Okay. The netted,
The netted thing.
Sort
It's
of.
aluminum. It's
the
not
cooling
cast
rack.
iron.
That's the cooling
Yeah.
rack. Yeah.
I've gotten that in the delivery before.
That's free.
Yeah.
Did you keep it?
I think I threw it out.
Dude, why?
You could have made your own
'Cause-
Dominoes with that.
Yeah, and I realized later that I could
That's
have
the
made my
secret
own
ingredient.
Dominoes.
That's the
Yeah.
it scared me because I was on the pizza tracker, and it literally, I'm not kidding, it took 2 minutes and 30 seconds to bake the pizza.
Apparently,
Yeah.
the pizza tracker, the word on the street is the pizza tracker is not accurate.
Yeah.
Right, but the speed at which this pizza was delivered tells me that like, you know, that I'm sure it's not accurate exactly, but it was not. It was less time than I would expect, even a like piece of a pre-made.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like,
So maybe they already made it and it was
Mhm.
sitting there.
yeah.
Somebody
I don't know
yeah.
what it
somebody
was.
didn't pick it
Something
up
was
or
something was up.
Somebody
It was
ordered
very very fast.
somebody ordered and canceled a pizza or
Yeah,
returned.
ordered and canceled my exact order.
Yeah, returned your exact pizza.
you
I
guys
didn't fucking
know-
order this.
Did you guys know that I'm Domino's royalty?
No.
Really.
That my father worked at Domino's for a very long time
Oh, I didn't know that.
on Market Street in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Congratulations.
And we were kids. The birthday parties were that we got to go to Domino's and make our own pizzas.
There was
Wow.
Domino's in my town, and there was a lot of Armenian people in my town, and they did not fuck with. I don't know if it's Domino's, the whole company, or just this specific Domino's, because it was owned Turkishly.
Ah,
It was owned Turkishly.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Turkishly
Is that's a
owned.
They
beef?
got
Is
conflict.
Armenia and Turkey?
Well,
Bro.
Turkey did a fucking genocide on Armenia, bro.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Actually.
bro, look it
Yeah.
up.
It's more
Yeah.
than a beef.
Well,
I
I'm
would
thinking
say.
of turkey as the main one I think about when I think of a turkey beef is turkey and grease.
When I think of turkey beef,
Turkey
I think
beef,
of
yeah, I
turkey
think
and
of-
beef sandwich.
okay.
Come on now.
Turkey
All right.
and beef sandwich.
Turkey and
That's
beef
what I
sandwich.
would
We should
for
eat
lunch
that
every
on
day.
this damn
Uh-huh.
show, man. Hot once.
We
By
should
the
have
way,
just
it's
called
hot
it
once.
food once, and then we eat food at the top, and then talk about the food.
I'm still spiced out, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't even think about food
I
right
can't even
now.
think
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm
I'm getting
fucked up.
loopy.
I'm getting
Hey, here's
crazy.
an interview question. Patrick, want to be my boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
He's just spiced out, man. Don't worry.
Dude,
about what
it's
he's
just a
saying.
spiced out.
spice
That's
He
getting
didn't
crazy.
mean. He didn't mean.
He's
it.
got a wife. She gets so upset.
dude. There's
Why won't you just be my boyfriend for like one fucking
literally,
year?
it's you are with your wife forever. These are your vows.
Who fucking said that?
Don't ever.
You don't know his
ever,
vows. He didn't do his vows
I
in
didn't
front of
do
you.
it. Yeah,
true.
you don't know my
I
vows.
don't know
I
his
did
vows.
the fucking
Plus
stock.
1 year of freedom to date my friend.
I did, I did the stock vows at the New York City
Yeah.
City Hall
Yeah.
thing. I didn't do fucking
Well, if you
custom
did the
vows.
if you didn't do custom
vows where you have to
vows,
check off every box.
Yeah.
yeah. You have to fill it
I
in like a
promise
you
I
be
CPG
always
one.
do the dishes. Man, fuck
will
all
you
that.
be loyal?
Fuck no.
No. Check.
No,
Nope.
maybe
Yeah,
some of the time. But you won't be
Rarely.
my boyfriend for
No, I
1
will
year.
not be your boyfriend. For
Wouldn't
1
that
year.
be an amazing
What's
experience?
the longest length
It
of
would
time you
not
would
be
his
an amazing
boyfriend?
experience. I'm not a good
I said
boyfriend.
experiment.
I'm not a good boyfriend, bro.
Oh, I just got an
I
extra
don't
piece
even
of
know.
spice.
I'm toxic AF.
I don't know that though because we've never been in a relationship.
It would be like blue.
What's the no, answer my interview question? What's the longest period of time you would be his boyfriend for?
probably 3 weeks, and then you'd find out I'm cheating.
3 weeks?
You'd
3
want to
weeks.
be my
That's a long
boyfriend
time.
for 3
He
weeks.
finds
That's way,
out
I thought you were gonna
then-
say like 30 seconds or something. We could do it right now.
Then
Wait,
he finds
we can
out.
still do it right now if it's 3 weeks.
Then
We'll
he
just start
finds
the
out.
clock now.
He finds out I'm cheating. He finds out that I'm on certain apps. You know,
What
What
type
apps?
of apps?
I'm on all of them, man.
Grailed.
Okay,
I'm
so
a-
that's the
yeah.
opposite of
You're a
certain
grail
apps.
buying used shoes.
Certain
and
apps.
smelling
All
them.
of the apps is the actual opposite of certain apps.
Certain apps, 2 of
It's the
them.
direct opposite.
Grailed and what?
Calculator.
Grailed and calculate. I wouldn't be mad as your
But you
boyfriend.
got to calculate the deals
No.
that you're getting on
Yeah.
Grailed.
I'm hooking
yeah.
up
Those
on
are that's a
Grailed, bro.
twin.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Twin
hooking
flame.
up on Grailed. I'm messaging people like, "Hey, do you still have these Rick Owens season whatever pants?" And they say, "No, I just sold them." And I say, "Okay, well, have you ever thought about?"
So now, so you
kissing
have no
and-
pants on.
So you
That
got
would
no
be my
pants
opening.
on. Have you ever thought about kissing another man?
See, but why? I would say that if you have,
Do you have
a
a burp?
boyfriend,
Do you have
then
a
you're-
burp thing?
The gayness of you is already
Nah.
implied. You don't
It's
need
different.
to be like dodgy about being gay.
You think? Okay, you always hear about like a down low guy,
Mhm.
right? Do you think there's like a gay down low guy that hooks up with women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in certain circles.
Yes, I do think so.
Damn.
Gay
That
guys
must be
who are
so
bisexual
crazy.
and don't want to lose their gay guy cred. I think that's real for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of it publicly. You always hear about the DL guys getting caught.
Yeah, well, I think it's lower stakes maybe because people usually get pretty badly in trouble for being gay due to modern
Yeah,
society.
that's true.
Versus people being straight is usually you are less likely to get.
Dude, I'm
maybe
watching it
attacked
before
for
my
that.
very eyes in Desperate Housewives right now. The son
Yeah.
is gay.
I've been watching this show too now.
He's been watching Desperate Housewives?
Yeah.
Have you been watching with her?
I've been seeing bits and pieces of
Dude,
it. Yeah.
lock in. You
gotta-
have
No,
to
I
lock
was
in.
no. This is and she's gonna hear this and no, this is another thing where I'm having a disembodied argument.
She
here.
listens?
Yeah.
But
Really?
she loves it.
That's so
She can't get
nice.
enough.
My wife never won.
I was like, don't watch this because I want to pay attention to it.
uh-huh.
Mm.
And right now I'm doing something else. I don't want to pay attention right now. But and then
Yeah.
she was like, "Fuck you," and
She
she
said
slapped,
that?
she fucking
She said
slapped
that
me.
shit?
Yeah,
Damn.
and
Dude,
she spit in my food for the next 100 hours.
dude, I got home
I eat once
from-
every hour.
I got home from something the other day, and she was 5 episodes into the
Oh,
bear.
that's fucked
But
up.
to be-
oh,
to-
I thought
to
you were
be
saying
fair-
5 episodes
No.
ahead.
Oh,
To
no,
be
no,
fair,
no, never.
I am kind of a
I would abuse fast. With Desperate Housewives, I would abuse.
I am kind of a terrorist in that way, where any
Uh-huh.
show I have any slight interest in, I'll say you can't watch that because I might want to watch it
Yeah.
someday, which is not right.
You're
That's
missing
why-
out on amazing things.
You gotta,
Well, I just
you
have
gotta
other
throw
stuff
on,
to do.
you gotta throw on like a sitcom from the 70s or some shit. Something that it really did, like some with 22 episodes, a lot of filler. It doesn't matter if you miss something.
See, Desperate Housewives.
It's not my choice. I'm not the
Yeah.
one watching the TV.
That's true.
You
That is
should
true.
call my wife and tell her that.
Yeah, I'll
do
call
it.
her up. What the hell are you doing?
Hey, you gotta put a pause
TV.
on Desperate
Guys, I
Housewives,
think the spice from that Dorito just spread into my eyeballs.
bro. Close them.
Close your eyes, bro.
You need to wet those eyes.
You gotta wet them. Start producing some tears, bro.
But this is a show that's made by a gay guy.
Yeah.
And the only gay character in it pretty much is the most evil character
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Probably a
Um,
stand-in for an ex. That's what I would do.
I don't
And
know
his
any
name
of
is
the, I
Mark
don't know
Cherry.
any
And
of
I'm
their names.
so
That is a
obsessed
good
with
name.
him.
I like the kid who breaks into the woman's house and puts up a Christmas tree.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
that
Zach
the,
Young.
is he a serial killer?
No.
Okay,
No.
that was my theory.
No, he's not a serial killer. He is strange.
That's
though.
not the.
His mom, Mary
right now
Alice,
he's
That's
in
not the
the
killed
special
herself.
needs boy, right?
No, the special needs boy is named
break-
Caleb.
Caleb
And
break- yeah, he broke in and he-
Okay, so
yeah.
there's it's a little bit of a spoiler, but not
I
so
mean,
much.
like I said, I've been shut out of
There's
the show.
Yeah.
in season 2, they realize that they need one black character. So a black family moves in, and they have everybody has a secret, and their special secret is that they have a special needs son named Caleb,
Yeah.
who is chained in the basement and spends the first 3 episodes in chains, going ah, and, like clanging the chains, and they like feed him through a slot and shit.
Yeah.
And then at one point he escapes and he breaks into a woman's house and he goes in there to eat ice cream. And she like walks in and she like sees an ice cream bowl and it's like dramatic music. And
Yeah.
then he's like right behind her. And she runs and she falls down the stairs.
Also, so insane to just be like, yeah, what does he want? Why is he chained up?
He wants ice cream.
Why is
One
he
of
chained
the-
up? Because he wants ice
He
cream.
wants ice cream so bad.
One of the funniest things about that show too is the theme song.
Yeah.
I was like, hadn't seen the theme song or like the the
Yeah.
the
How
video.
it's like all the paintings and stuff, yeah.
I hadn't seen the theme song yet, and I like looked into the other room and she was watching that theme song. And I was like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah, it's a very strange
What
intro.
is that? Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the music video for "Float On" by Miles Mouse.
It's cool, man. It's
Yeah.
very they don't really make shows like that anymore,
No.
honestly.
No,
They
don't.
do.
A 25 well, they have Devious Maids.
It's soap operas.
Devious Maids.
They
Well, but
still-
it's
that
a
stuff is-
satire of soap operas. That's
Yeah.
the whole
Soap operas
thing
are
of-
basically a satire of soap operas,
but not
At
in the
this
way
point,
that
it's
Mark
all become
Cherry's
so
doing
fucking
it.
meta,
Mark
bro.
Cherry is so funny.
I think if you had seen some of these things that my grandmother was watching just a few years prior, you would also enjoy them on the
Yeah.
same level. As
I
Desperate
probably
Housewives.
would.
I think you haven't really. I think that it gets crazier. Then I think there's like lots there. Yeah,
I probably
they're
would.
doing that shit constantly. Still.
I'm getting into the show Taxi. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
got
you're getting
into.
into
I was
Taxi.
telling you about that.
Yeah, you
This
were.
is one of the best shows.
And you're actually on Hot Once today to promote your new
Mhm.
show,
My new show.
What's your new show?
your new TV show.
My new TV show.
That you've been working
Which
on.
is?
Just
Uh-huh.
explain
Just
the
explain
details.
the
It's a
details of the
reboot
show.
of Taxi. That's why I've been watching it.
And who do you play?
I play the white guy that gets written off season 1. What's his character? The actor's name is Randall Carver or something.
So wait, who's the rest of the cast? If you, why are you
it's
even
really
promoting it?
good.
If you're getting written off of the show. This is a
Really
stupid
good
promotion.
cast though.
But who is the cast?
The cast is Alex Rieger is going to be played by, and this is a
Oh, I
crazy.
thought you were saying an actor's name. I didn't know.
No. This is a crazy casting for Alex Rieger. Judd Hirsch again. He's back.
Okay.
This is the Taxi reboot, but we're doing the show redone completely.
Okay.
Right.
From the
So all the
ground up.
episodes pretty much the same, but
Shot
then it's
for
like
shot?
something, shot for shot, but some things are
Are you doing?
adapted for
Are
modern
you
times.
staying multicam or are you going single cam and it's sort
It's
of a gritty,
multicam.
shaky?
It's still
Okay.
multicam. Judd
Can
Hirsch
you
is
drop
playing himself.
a couple episode kind of log lines?
Yeah.
That we
so
might expect to see.
Latka, played by Timothy Chalamet,
Okay.
Latka Gravis,
That's great.
played by
casting.
Timothy Chalamet.
I've always thought he has a Kaufman thing going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah, totally.
In this episode, so it takes place in 2020. Latka gets caught up in the BLM protests.
Okay.
When you say caught up,
He was protesting. He's Latka.
Okay.
He's foreign.
and you would describe that as being caught
Yeah,
up in it.
Being
Well,
kind of like
Being kind
he
of
gets
gone.
caught up.
Yeah,
No,
he was
no, no,
seduced
no,
by the BLM protest.
He accidentally becomes a very what's the word? Spokesperson. He accidentally becomes
He's
a
a very
spokesperson.
spokesperson.
He's a very outspoken person. He accidentally becomes a spokesperson.
Okay.
wow.
He becomes the leader of the movement.
Can
Like
we
Sean
expect
Penn.
to see
And
any?
hilarity ensues.
Can we
Okay.
expect to see any UFOs or aliens in the reboot?
Yes,
or?
there is going to be. Latka also finds an alien.
Okay, in
Gotcha.
the same episode.
Yeah, and they speak the same language.
And here's my question.
He's walking around going, "Beep-a-da-boop-a-dee," and he's like, "Oh, boop-a-da-dee-boo-boo."
Oh, he's Minion.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you do watch the show, a lot of the Andy Kaufman vocal
Is
stuff
Minion?
it is Minionese. It sounds exactly Minion.
Is there any nudity in this?
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd's character.
Christopher Lloyd goes nude.
Christopher Lloyd is
Currently, or
gonna
they
be-
reboot him with a different.
Did you
I mean,
guys
that's
see
the
they're
other
doing a
thing.
sequel to that Bob Odenkirk movie, Nobody?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
And
Nobody
Christopher
too.
Lloyd is in it again.
Really?
Yeah, he just
He's
looks,
like ancient
He's,
now.
like,
He's
he's like
100.
fucking 500 years old, and they're putting him
Yeah.
in this action movie, this sequel. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, let him out.
Dude, he's like
He
old. He's
probably
old
needs
in
it.
Taxi.
He was old
He's
in Back
always
to the
been-
Future.
Yeah, he's always
Yeah.
been.
He's fucking yeah. I just can't. I think we've talked about him being. I mean, he should be named Christopher Old, by the way.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that he's still in the sequel. Like this,
Yeah.
I saw the trailer in the theater, and it's like a thing where like they have like a minute and a half of the trailer, and they have like a 2-second shot of like Christopher Lloyd, where it's just
Dude.
like, bro, let him sleep.
Imagine the
Yeah.
feeling of being
he's
a.
not, you don't even have enough footage to put him in the trailer for more than 3 seconds.
Imagine the feeling of being a makeup artist on that movie, and you get the like call sheet for the day, and they have you
Yeah.
on fucking Lloyd.
I would
Yeah.
put eyeliner on him.
Because
Yeah.
you're basically doing
Dress
special
him up
effects
like Gene
makeup
Simmons
at that point.
Send him out.
You do need to, like put a full like Lord of the
fuck are you
Rings
doing? Yeah.
orc mask on him or something. He needs to have a transformation to
Sending
not
him out.
look.
Just you have a prosthetic tongue in his mouth, Gene Simmons'
Yeah.
hair,
I mean,
the whole get up.
That's one guy I bet wish could go back in times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's so old.
Oh, he's so old. He wishes he could go back in
To
time.
when he was young.
I wish I could go
Yeah.
back in time.
Wish I could go back in time, Smarty. Rick
Bob.
and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Or Bob.
Bob.
What's his son's name and Nobody? Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk, you got to
Bob
shoot all these
Odenkirk's
guys.
name is Hutch.
Hutch.
That's his name in the
That's
movie?
his name in the movie, and I wouldn't have remembered that if I hadn't seen the trailer for Nobody 2.
Dude,
Yeah.
it looks like such a boring movie. It's just an average house husband.
Dude, you.
You sound like a fucking idiot. Right
I bet you're
What?
like, oh, I never watched John Wick. It's just about a guy with his puppy at the gas station, and then it
Yeah.
ends.
So all I know about it is that the guy has some fucking dog and his mom dies
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I saw this.
And he gets paid in Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
I saw this movie on fucking YouTube Reels, YouTube
Stop with
Shorts.
the maybe no cussing.
What?
Maybe no cussing.
Do we cuss on Hot Once?
Yeah, we cuss on here. We can
Nobody
bleep
cuss
it out.
once.
Yeah, you
Bleep it
cuss
out.
once.
You've been cussing the whole time.
All right. Will you be my boyfriend
No.
soon?
I saw this movie is a clip from a movie on YouTube Shorts, and it's this movie. It was called The Family Plan with Mark Wahlberg,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know anything about this movie, and I see this clip, and it's like he kisses his wife, and then a group of guys take a picture of him kissing
Uh-huh.
his wife. It's like a guy takes a selfie going, and then Mark Wahlberg is like, "Hey, delete the photo. Delete that photo. You can't be taking pictures of me."
What's the problem?
And then
with
the
having
guy,
a photo being
the guy is like,
He must be
like,
famous and
I
cheating.
don't know what it is, and I looked it up, and I got even more confused.
okay.
And it's just a movie. Apparently, from my understanding, this is a
words.
movie where someone takes a picture of Mark Wahlberg kissing his wife, and then some guy pours a smoothie on his head, and then
I
his
bet other
wife.
stuff happens too.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it
You
up.
didn't even get deep enough. Did you not read the
You really-
one line?
I'm
It
guessing
said- it
it's-
this is nothing.
The line said that the fucking thing said he stands up to the bullies later.
No, you said you looked up the movie, but you didn't even read the description of the movie.
I think it's about him. He's like in witness protection or some shit.
Oh, and he can't.
So then
okay.
that
All right.
explains everything.
That's a big detail
That
that
is
you
a big
left out
detail.
there, man.
But you see
that
this
explains
clip.
the entire thing.
You see this clip, and it makes why even include that scene in the movie? That's not how humans
That's
act.
because
because he's in witness protection.
Yeah, but why would you take? If you saw a couple kissing, would you take a picture of them?
The guy was taking a selfie.
Yeah, that's true. Would
And
you take?
also-
Would you ever take a selfie? Of
no, because
two
I'm not
people
the
kissing?
bad guy of a movie.
But he doesn't show up any later.
But
he never
obviously,
shows up again.
Wait, you didn't even see the movie. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you fucking asshole. I don't even want to be your boyfriend anymore.
Shows up later.
I
He
barely
never
want to
even
be. I
shows up
still
later.
do. But I think if there, you don't know. You don't know. You're speaking from a place of extreme ignorance on Hot Ones.
He never
It must be
shows
the
up later.
capsaicin getting to your brain.
It is. It might be this 90
don't know
degree
what you're
day
talking
plus
about.
the spiciest chip I've ever eaten.
The spicy chip is clearly,
Oh, by the way, oh my God! I think I just got a third wave of.
dude. That
What
has
did
to be
they
my
put
seventh
dust
wave.
on that or something?
I think it's
Dude,
dust.
spicy
Here's
dust?
the thing: you might think that just the outside is spicy,
think
the red
that.
stuff, but you might think that.
I do think that.
But realize that the chip is also made of corn,
Oh fuck!
which is also pretty
Corn is
spicy. If you ask
spicy.
me.
Jesus Christ!
Corn is very spicy.
So what are you on Hot Ones today promoting?
Me, I'm
'Cause we're on
promoting.
three
I'm
guests.
promoting my new album,
Really?
Mm.
What's
Mhm.
it called?
Jazz Influence.
That's the name.
Jazz
Is
Influence.
it a jazz album or it's influenced by? Or
It's-
it's not even influenced by jazz?
It's
maybe.
acapella covers
Mm.
of jazz songs.
You'd hit us with one.
That's
That's a big band.
It's jazz.
That's not
Uh-huh.
jazz.
Can
New
you stop?
York, New York.
You know this song?
Yeah, I know this song.
Really?
This is not jazz.
It is jazz.
No, that's big
Dude,
band.
it's jazz. He wears the suit and shit. And he's,
Yeah. Look what's behind him. A big band.
I'm focused on the star personally. He's doing jazz. I don't care what the band's doing.
Okay.
When I said acapella, by the way, I meant humming. I'm doing humming covers of a bunch
Yeah.
of jazz.
Do they
songs
have
I know.
that? Do they have like?
A humming band?
Yeah.
They got a hummingbird.
Mm.
Yeah.
It-
Which
it-
doesn't
which
hum.
makes just makes
Delicious
sense to have a
animal.
humming band.
I would call it a micro bird if I was
Yeah.
God.
Micro.
I don't
bird.
think I've ever. It doesn't really hum that much.
the wings hum.
Yeah, but you got to be
Like in a visual sense, I think.
yeah,
the wings
okay.
hum.
That was always my understanding.
Or I would call it a pointer bird because they
yeah,
have a
I would
pointy
call it
front.
a drinker bird.
Yeah,
'cause
they
it
drink all
drinks-
the shit.
Drinks
You know
all
that
the nectar.
that fucking cylinder with the fake yellow
Yeah.
flowers and it's got the
Oh
red
yeah,
trim.
we got
That
that.
Everybody
red
has
juice
that
looks so
shit.
good.
Oh, they like
You never
it.
tried it?
No, I've never tried it. That
not
red
that
juice
good.
looks so good for
It's not
birds.
as good as it actually looks.
It's crazy how there's hummingbird and then there's the hummer, right? These are the two opposite things when coming to humming. You got the hummingbird. This thing
the
is
smallest bird versus the biggest car.
versus the biggest
Yeah,
car.
that's
These
a
are
good
the
point.
two.
That's a
second.
good
Think
point.
about it.
Because humming clearly has nothing to do with the
No.
size of
Yeah,
something.
no, and a hum is a small song, right?
Well, it's not a small song. I would say that it's a more bigger song than even jazz.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're here to promote humming, so I think
Yeah,
I guess
you're gonna have some.
yeah,
hang-ups
he's gonna have
about
some
it.
hangups about it, but like humming is not even the direct middle of those two, though. Humming's like probably more towards hummingbird. If we were to make a scale of humming,
But it's hummer does hum though.
it does.
Or whatever. That's not a good car sound. My gay ass car.
Yeah. Room.
But it does go.
Okay, it's like hummingbird is the smallest
that
hummer,
electric one.
right?
Yeah.
Then we got humming,
And then you have humming beings, which are right in the middle.
humming beings in the middle. Okay, there we go.
Humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Hey,
Homunculus
hey,
is an
if you want a
Homunculus is
better
smaller,
bird
yeah,
and
human.
If you want a
hummer.
better
What's
album
between
title,
hummin' and
and
hummer?
Let's see.
I don't.
A humdinger.
A humdinger.
Humdinger.
'Cause that's something that's great.
It's just something that's
getting
big
a,
and great.
getting a hummer.
Just a big great thing.
Big, great fucking thing. Whatever a humdinger is.
Yeah.
It's big and big, great.
Getting
big
a
It's a real humdinger.
yeah. What is a humdinger?
Something
a
big and
big,
great. We
great
already
thing.
told
Yeah.
you the
Yeah, that's
explanation
true.
of
Just a
the title.
big, great fucking
Getting
thing.
a hummer, which is a thing I learned about in
Getting a hummer.
Jackass, I guess.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
this is
Oh yeah.
but that's a big ask.
Wait, what's it? Getting a hummer?
That's when someone hums on your
Hummus.
balls.
Oh yeah, because that's two hummers.
That's a really big ask.
hummus is between homunculus
Between-
and hummingbird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So now we
hummus.
have
full-
now we
we can
need
have
an
a full-
extra thing between humdinger and hummer.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
hard.
Yeah, because what's between a humdinger,
Humboldt squid.
a
Humboldt
Humboldt squid?
squid.
Okay,
That
but then
might-
now
that-
you
that
have,
might be
bigger
bigger
than.
a
but
hummer.
then you have Humboldt in California,
Yeah.
which is
That's
a
bigger
town,
than
which is
Hummer.
bigger than a
Yeah.
hummer.
Yeah.
And then you have
The humming planet.
The humming
Hummin' planet.
Wait, the what?
Planet Earth. The humming planet. They
I
call it.
wouldn't. I don't think they call it
The
humming
humming planet.
Hummerock
Like the
Beach.
human planet. Hummerock Beach. That's probably smaller than Humboldt
That's smaller than Humboldt, but bigger than a hummer.
and bigger than Humboldt squid.
But now we need
Mhm.
something between humdinger and humming.
Humus, like this, like soil. Is it
Yeah.
hummus or humus?
It's probably hummus.
We're gonna call it hummus for now. So now we
Okay.
have two. Now we have a
Two
problem with just
hummus.
two hummuses.
Yeah.
We'll say hummus dip and hummus.
Humtropolis.
Humtropolis hasn't
this is
existed
this,
for
this
a
is
very
bigger
long time.
than anything because it's
Hum-
imaginary. We can imagine it to be as big as possible.
the
hum-
humming ingenuity.
Humming ingenuity. That's small.
That's
That's
Humming
really
there's
small.
not
spirit.
much there. The humming
No.
spirit also small.
Yeah.
Not a lot there.
Well, just a hum, like the sound wave.
That's got to be
That's
smaller
very
than
small, I
anything.
think.
That's got to be.
Is
the
that in
very,
between
very far end.
hummingbird and hummus?
A sound wave?
No, a sound wave is very small.
It's got to
Okay.
be very small.
One single
Oh,
wave.
so then that's smaller than a hummingbird. So it's humming, and then it goes all the way up to
Humboldt.
Humboldt.
then that's a pretty good scale.
Humming to
Yeah.
Humboldt. The hum scale.
Oh wait, that's my new.
Oh, Hum, the
that's
ba-
the
the
album
band.
I want. Humming to Humboldt. Like I'm
That's
like
good,
I'm
yeah.
like
That'll be your next album. This
Like
one is
I'm-
called
I'm on
Jazz
my way.
Influence.
Are
Are you doing a new performance for us? I can't tell if you're saying yes or you're doing a song.
I'm doing a song, dude.
I can't say if you're saying or
I'm
doing
on
a
my
song.
way.
Well, this is singing.
From to
See,
heaven.
again.
Yeah.
Again, I can't tell if
Well,
you're
he's
answering
doing
my
a new
question.
song, so he's pressed to practice a little.
Is that humming if my mouth is open?
No.
Uh-huh.
Humming, you gotta have the mouth
Your
closed.
mouth has to be closed, yeah.
See, you're just saying
I'm on my way. That's a good song, though.
That is a great
Yeah.
song. The Proclaimers, they did a lot of fucking proclaiming, if you ask me. They were loud as fuck, those guys.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. That's a
Were
proclamation.
they
That's
from
a
another
proclamation.
country?
Scotland.
Bro.
That is a proclamation for sure.
Scotland. Dude. You guys know
Scotland.
Kilt's dirty little secret?
What?
The dirty secret of the kilt?
What is it?
That your fucking butt holes out.
You don't wear underwear with a kilt? You're not allowed
That's
to?
what they say.
That's what they say on certain TV shows.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
They call it the kilt's dirty little secret. I
They
didn't
do?
make that up. That's what they call it.
Who?
Just
Scots.
different books that you have on
Yeah.
different.
It's
trivia.
something that type of thing is usually in books and TV shows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when someone stands up on a rock and then someone standing next to them goes,
Oh, snap!
oh Jesus.
But
See his balls.
I do think that it would.
Oh.
If I had a skirt on with no underwear,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would I'd have a cleaner butt.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh yeah, he's got to be in there.
He's the same size as a hummin.
Yeah,
He's the same. Well, a little smaller probably. He's
Yeah.
old.
I think he is small.
He's looking fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
You've talked about this. yeah.
I seen him
Yeah, he's not
on
looking good.
TV.
Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
doing ads for stuff, or is he just
He
doing
was on one
shows
of
at
the,
Mohegan?
he had a TV show, one of those things where they filmed one of his concerts and they're selling all his CDs. during
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
you are going to? What do you think will be the best decade of your life?
It's already happened.
-10 to 0 when I was
Yeah.
first an idea, then a
-10.
sperm, then a fetus.
They had the idea for you 10 years before you were born. You specifically.
We should have a Cameron soon.
And would you say that you started as an idea, and then that idea was
When I
sprouted
said
into
idea,
one
I
single
meant more
sperm?
like a
Yeah.
twinkle,
a concept?
yeah,
like not like an idea, like.
but your
oh,
dad kept
oh,
that
like
twinkle for
like
10
light bulb,
years.
but more like, because my sperm wasn't made.
Yeah.
Well, your sperm is, I hope, is not what you're made of.
yeah. That'd be really
no, my
bad.
sperm that I came from, the egg starts.
We just call that
the
you.
egg
Yeah.
starts early. No,
How
because
long-
it's divided
how
into egg
early?
and sperm.
The egg has
The
been
sperm
around
is
since the beginning
half.
of time.
Exactly.
Okay.
The egg. Well, yeah. We don't need to get into the logistics too deeply.
Yeah.
Because that shit's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point being, it was great to just be two things.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen again for me unless it got cut in half and worm it.
You could be.
If you got cut in half and you were able to keep your legs, would you do it like taxidermied?
Oh, I thought you meant
half is not just legs gone. Half is navel down, navel up.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's half.
that's still
Okay.
legs.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you were
it's still,
cut
it's
off
still
at
same.
the legs,
Doesn't matter.
You're saying, but you're not going to get them individually. Well, you could, I guess.
no,
if
I
they're already
mean,
gone.
I
I'm
would-
talking,
I don't
I'm
want them
talking Darth
individually.
Maul.
Oh, I just
If
got
you get
another piece of
mauled-
spice actually for real because it was stuck
Ugh.
in the hole of my teeth.
probably a fucking
that came
chili
out.
flake
Yeah, you probably
or a nacho.
Dude, this show,
bit.
I'm so glad we never have to do it again.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
It's
too,
fucking
man.
torture.
Hot
Mhm.
once,
I can't
dude.
even think straight, by the way.
This shit's over.
That's why I said that thing about being sperms was great
Yeah.
because it wasn't that good.
It fucking sucked, dude.
No.
making us all
I prefer
loopy.
being a guy.
Yeah, it's
A
better to be
big
one
grown
guy.
guy.
So you don't. So you
A
disagree.
great big grown up guy.
You disagree. You disagree with being
With being what?
with the idea that your best years are behind you. Because you know
I
that,
didn't say that.
you know that they've done surveys on this. And
On
most-
me? My best years?
not on you. Well, I know what I think your best years will be.
When?
I think that you are going to really flourish from 45 to 55.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
That sounds hesitant. You sound hesitant.
that does sound very
great.
hesitant.
I don't know when I'm gonna flourish or if I
Dude,
will.
you're gonna be a perfect 30 to 39-year-old. I'm gonna say that.
I don't even get a decade.
That's a decade. Oh, 30 to 40. Your 30s start when
I
you're
can only do 9 years.
your 30s. Your 30s start 6 months into being 29, because that's when you're freaking out. Like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be 30
You're
in
what?
6
You're
months.
not even gonna freak out until 29 in 6 months.
No,
You haven't started freaking out
You
yet.
haven't started freaking out
no,
about
I'm
being
Are you
free?
freaking
kidding?
out. I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
I
that's
turned
crazy.
28 this month.
Yeah, you do, man.
Oh my god.
I turned 27, and it's a very dangerous age to be if you're a rock and roller.
Yeah.
Luckily, you're
Luckily,
a rapper.
what, my friend?
Luckily, you're
what?
more rap.
Yeah.
No.
And rappers tend to die much younger than that.
Mhm.
Tend to die 19.
Rap-
I'm
rappers have
living
the
on
one
borrowed
club.
time.
Yeah, that's true. But dancers, you almost never hear about a dancer going young.
Yeah.
Dancers
live-
die in horrible ways, though. But
Yeah.
that's because they use the word dancer to mean a prostitute.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that Will Smith movie,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
I remember having that conversation with my parents watching Independence Day when I was a kid, where they said that she's an exotic dancer, his wife in that movie.
Mhm.
I was like, what could an exotic dancer be?
Yeah, what is
Maybe a dancer.
When I
who's
was a
in
kid-
the Amazon.
When I was a kid and I heard exotic dancer, I thought it was like hula girls. I thought it was like girls with grass skirts and coconut bras.
Yeah.
Mm,
I was
yes,
like, this
that's what
is-
I kind of thought
Me
too.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
a-
oh,
it's a
so she must
misnomer.
work. She must work at the luau place.
Yeah. Oh, she works at a rainforest cafe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. She's one of the monkeys.
She's an exotic dancer, and then just cuts her.
She's in a big outfit. She's either a cheetah or an elephant or something.
yeah.
And she's the one that every 30 minutes turns and
Uh-huh.
spews water or whatever.
Tronic.
She's
Yeah.
Tronic.
Tronic, yeah.
She's Tronic.
Man, my wife's a Tronic.
She's a Tronic.
Dude, every time they go to a strip club a lot in Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're in a couple
Is one of them a
episodes.
stripper? I've
No,
never really seen
no,
it.
dude. That's crazy to even. They're housewives.
They're
You
desperate,
can be
though.
a housewife and a
They
stripper.
are desperate. That's true.
Yeah.
You can't be a housewife and a stripper,
Well, strippers are not always hoes.
bro. We have to have a conversation.
No,
if you're gonna be my
sometimes
boyfriend, you can't be
dude,
talking
sometimes
like this.
sometimes they just really just want to talk in the other room.
Well,
with
that's
you.
what every strip club that they go to, the girls are always doing the Twi'lek dance from Star Wars,
Yeah.
where you just go like this.
Uh-huh.
It's like shake some. If I was in this
I
strip
don't
club,
care if it's primetime TV.
I can't
Shake some.
imagine what character would go to this strip club
Yeah.
if they're just doing that.
Probably a desperate person.
Well, the housewives are reluctantly going.
Mm.
They
It
go
is funny. Stuff like
reluctantly.
that we've kind of moved away from it now that we have so much streaming services where you can show everything in the
Yeah,
world
which I don't care for that either.
and say whatever you want. But it is funny that so many like just shows that are supposed to be gritty
Yeah.
and like realistic are just like, oh yeah, they can't swear.
yeah,
never-
it is funny.
A bunch
That's-
of hard-boiled cop to say,
Crap.
"What the heck did you do?"
Dude, that's what happened. That's what happened in an episode. Is something really bad happened to a guy, and he the camera came really close on him. He's like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
It really made me. I was like, we need
What the?
I feel like when I say that they don't make shows like this anymore, I feel like the tone of this show lends itself well to a time when you can't cuss on TV,
Yeah.
Mm.
and they're afraid to do no cussing shows now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every show has to be because of
They
fucking
let
Breaking
loose.
Bad and Mad Men and all this shit.
Uh-huh.
Stuff that's on cable, but they say fuck once a season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't.
I think
they-
shit's the only one
I'm
you're
the
allowed
one
to
who
say.
fucks.
no, they said fucking
Breaking
something.
Bad?
They said fuck or shit or
Oh,
both.
you remember?
They said fucking
He said
Breaking
when
Bad.
he says, Walter Jr., do your fucking homework, eat your fucking breakfast, and
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Eat your fucking
I'm a
breakfast,
fucking
Walter.
normal
and
dad.
drop those fucking crutches.
Yeah.
I'm sick of you fucking lying about
Well,
these
Jesse
crutches.
says science, bitch.
Yeah.
yeah, the B word was
Science,
really-
you fucking bitch.
He's
Yeah.
throwing the
You
B
fucking
word around.
bitch.
It's science, you fucking stupid bitch.
Yeah.
We're using science, bitch.
What's that
Mhm.
guy's name?
Jesse-
Badger?
Oh,
Badger.
Badger does. I did immediately remember when Badger says, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Badger was cool.
If
Oh, what the
Badger
fuck?
asked you to be his boyfriend, I feel like you'd say yes.
I'd say no.
Okay.
Is DJ Qualls in Breaking Bad?
Yes, he is for one episode. He plays an undercover cop and he sits on a bench.
That's right. Okay.
And he has a conversation
yes,
with Badger.
he has a conversation with Badger. That's exactly why.
And he's like,
I
I'm
was
not a cop.
memorizing This.
If I was a cop, I would have to
Mhm.
tell you. And
You
then he
know,
goes,
you would have to tell me.
freeze,
if you were a cop."
motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Which that guy's not
and then he
making
goes,
it through any
and he
sort
goes,
of
and
training.
he goes, dude.
He doesn't do that.
He does.
I've seen the show. He does not do that. He doesn't go. Remember what's that movie he did? The guy,
the new guy.
the new guy. Is there a scene in that movie where they play that funky music, White Boy?
Yes. No. It's this other song. It's "Oh, whip it, baby."
They don't play that funky music, White Boy.
They might. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Because that's when I think of that movie. That's the only thing I remember.
might be
is that.
him walking out of juvie.
By the way, can I say really quick? I'm fucking sweating.
Me too.
Dude. Yeah, the
Anyway,
sweats.
just keep
There's
going.
sweat in
Wish I
my
had some
ass.
fucking milk.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had milk right now.
Yeah.
Milk would
Anyway,
be
though,
so
continue-
good. But then
continue.
we'd get too like fatted out.
Yeah.
Too much
Yeah.
fat to balance out. And then
Maybe
we'd-
I'll have some milk tomorrow.
That's a good plan.
Mm.
But you got to plan something before that so you get rewarded.
Cereal with milk.
You can eat the cereal and then you're allowed
all
to
this
have the
milk talk is making me so sleepy.
Well,
You
it's
ever
not warm. We're talking about cold milk.
Dude,
It's warm outside, and I'm thinking about.
I don't know why I
warm
got it in my
blankets
head
and
when I was
sleepy
young.
milk.
And
Sleepy milk.
Yeah, I'm thinking about sleepy.
I would
milk.
I would microwave soy milk all the time
Yeah.
before bed.
I would.
don't
Yeah,
know why.
Try that.
Yeah.
It never worked for me. Warm milk never works.
Well, it doesn't.
never worked
I don't
for
think
me
it does
either.
anything.
Yeah.
Just relaxes you.
I think just if
It
you
doesn't
drink
even
something
relax
warm.
me. I drink it, and I'm like, this should not be warm.
You don't. I mean, I don't like warm milk, but in general, warm drink. You drink it, you go like,
Yeah.
Because it takes so much out of you to drink it because it's so hot.
it's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But it's not refreshing in the same way that a
No,
cold thing
hot
is.
drinks are so bad.
You don't like hot drinks in
No,
general, right?
I hate hot drinks.
Dude, what
Ice
about
cold.
what about a hot toddy?
Remember that? Remember in the
Hot
Water
toddy's
Boy?
fire.
Come on.
Yeah,
hot
only if
toddy.
it's the winter. But
Well, yeah.
Only if it's the winter. I'm not
Yeah,
drinking one
man.
right now.
Yeah. What about hot cocoa? Let me guess.
Nah, I hate
Only in the
hot
Only
winter.
in the
cocoa.
winter, yeah.
You don't hate hot cocoa,
Yeah, I don't like it.
bro.
What? What's
It's
wrong
too
with you?
sweet and don't
Once
like
we
it.
Did you
move in
used to like it
together,
when you were a
I'll
kid and you
bring you
grew out of
some.
it?
Yes, I think that's it. I think I drank too much of it and I threw up. On the same, it was the same day. There's one day that changed two foods for me completely, and it was
What?
hot cocoa and Fritos barbecue twists.
What
Mm.
did you do, man?
I ate too much. I ate maybe a whole bag, and I was also drinking hot cocoa that day. And I remember telling my mom, like, I don't feel good, and then throwing up directly onto my bed that had no sheets on it because they were in the wash.
That sucks.
That's sad.
And I had to sleep on the floor.
So now you don't like hot cocoa.
Yeah.
And it's permanent.
I don't like hot cocoa, and I
What
don't
about
like
just the
barbecue
dust?
twists.
The dust was so fire.
I used to just eat
dude.
the
Oh,
dust
yeah.
with
I
a
used to
spoon.
love the dust.
Dude, I had the
When it's stirred badly and it has the
Mhm.
pockets of
oh
dust
that
in
amazing
Oh, yeah.
dust is so good.
Lump.
I had
Lumps.
when my
Dude,
mom worked
you
at
don't
a
even
coffee
like
shop.
it. You can't talk about it that way.
I like lumps in
You
my
don't like it.
Metamucil,
You don't
bro.
like it.
You're lying. Ew. When my mom worked at a coffee shop, when she quit, she took a thing of the Ghirardelli white chocolate that they would make the
Mhm.
white mocha with.
Yeah.
And that thing was
Mhm.
probably 8 years old, and I would just go in and I'd scrape the dust up with a spoon and just
Mhm.
eat that.
I like dust.
Does that sound good?
I like dust, but not this spicy one. It's made me so completely sleepy.
Does anyone have any more interview questions?
Yeah, what are you here to promote?
Legos.
All right, well, it's
Legos
just
like
normal.
a specific build or just in
Or
general?
yeah, the brand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's good, actually.
You would be an amazing master builder.
I know. I want to
I
see
don't have
you
any
in a Lego
depth
jumpsuit right
perception
now.
or spatial reasoning.
That is not a part of it at all, man. You
Mhm.
just got to make a fucking Superman logo.
No, because you look at the
We could put you on 2D work on
page.
the 2D table.
Yeah.
I would build a table off an IKEA manual, and the legs are all on
You know what you should
different
make
sides
is
of the
Lego
table.
manuals.
Oh, you
man.
get 2 and 2
two
You'd be
up,
so
two
good at
down.
that.
That'd be cool.
What would I
Making
be good
Lego
at?
manuals.
With the little or the
With
IKEA
what?
manual with the little
Yeah.
the fat stick.
I could
man.
number the steps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd be
That-
see. You already know. You already know
Could
what I'm
take that
meaning.
and take over that part of the job.
Yeah.
numbering the steps.
I
What
mean,
about the
I'm-
components?
Well, someone else does that, surely.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, it's one job. I hate to tell you.
Yeah.
No, it must be all different. One guy makes the paper, first of all.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying one guy makes the paper, makes the ink,
Yeah.
programs a computer program to create drawings.
No.
Oh,
No.
so
well,
it is
yeah.
multiple jobs.
Well, it depends on what kind of drawings you're trying to make.
Creates the earth.
That's God. You're thinking of God.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's chill.
No, he's not, dude. He's really punishing a lot of people all the time.
Like where?
You don't want to do the episode idea where we get you damned in every single religion.
No, I'll do it.
What would we have to do?
I think there's some things you'd be afraid to do.
Cardinal
what?
sins in
Well, we got-
Christianity.
We got to go really hard to make sure that you're going to hell.
Yeah.
I want to guarantee,
Right?
no matter
Well,
what, that you
Doesn't
go to
matter
hell.
to me because I don't believe in this anymore.
But you,
Anymore.
it doesn't matter if you
I
believe
used to
in
be
it.
agnostic, but then I changed on Facebook, changed it to atheist.
Wow.
You really
Yeah.
did?
Yep.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yep. I don't believe in anything anymore. I think it's
Dude.
all we're all fucking.
Where does that
pieces
come
of-
from?
We're all fucking pieces of science. There's a lot of things that I've been seeing, and I'm like, if God was real, he'd be stepping in.
I think science is modern day magic.
Yeah.
So you would need to do. I mean, it'd be easy to hit the 7 deadly sins, and I think that
Yeah.
gets you covered in 2.
Here, I'll do them all right now. Let's get it.
Pride.
Pride, gay
What?
What?
pride.
That's not
I'm
what
proud
pro-
of being a gay man.
Okay, but you
you're
won't be
not-
my
You're
boyfriend.
not gay though, are you?
You're not my type.
What?
I don't think that's a sin.
Dude, but
I
a
bet.
lot of people date off
It's a
type
sin.
if they
It's
get
a
really
sin
into
to him. Him
Dude,
not being
here's
my
what I
type.
think, Pat. I just think if you really got to know me, I don't think that would have anything to do with it.
We have to. What we have to
Okay.
do is
Pride,
we have to put together one sentence that hits them
Uh-huh.
all 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pride, greed, gluttony, sloth, lust, wrath, and
Envy.
Uh-huh. God,
Maybe.
I'm so jealous of Joey Chestnut.
okay.
So that's
envy
envy.
and
sloth,
gluttony.
Yeah. Because I wish I could fuck him when he does that.
Lust.
What are the other ones? Pride.
Pride, jealousy, envy. You
Mhm.
need pride still.
You need pride, wrath, sloth,
Sloth.
Wrath.
greed.
That's what you need.
wrath.
Pride,
Hold on.
wrath, sloth, and greed.
What's like a? I'm really not that familiar with the wrathful stuff.
Wrath is just being angry.
Oh.
Like,
Grrr.
That's not really part of
Okay.
a sentence.
yeah, it's not a sentence.
Grrr.
That is the
the
same
same
problem.
I'm so damn. Well, I said, God, I'm so jealous. It makes
so
me mad.
Angry. I'm so angry
I
at how
will
jealous I
say
am
I am.
of Joey
Joey
Chestnut,
Chestnut.
because I'm way better than
Yeah.
him
At
at sucking dick
Sucking
And
dick.
eating pork.
and eating pork,
got Islam
and I
covered.
want all the money in the world.
There we go.
Wait, you just did it. Though.
Yeah, no, you're damned forever.
The
What?
point was
That was
to get
supposed to
him
be
damned.
me.
But I didn't mean
Well,
to.
I'm still damned a little bit, but not as much
I
as
am
you.
gonna go.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going to fucking hell.
It's based on your
Well,
you
only Christianity, right?
Yeah.
and Judaism.
Well, they don't even have hell, do they?
Here, let me send me
they don't.
send me to
Okay.
Islamic hell. Let's see
Okay.
their
How to
stuff.
go. How to go to hell. How to go to hell in Islam.
I guess there's one, but I don't want to do it because well, first of all, I don't have a pen.
Rejection of God and faith.
Oh, fuck it. I hate faith.
Okay, now you
Do
need
you
to.
think? Do you think you could get sent to hell for saying I hate faith?
Oh, wait. I reject you, God. I reject you,
Okay,
God.
all right. Disobedience and sin. You need to.
I was just
Disobedient.
I just disobeyed God.
Okay, but you need to like a specific thing from God.
Hey, Patrick, don't flip your phone over.
Why would you're not God?
But he disobeyed.
Yeah, I
well,
disobeyed.
that's true.
Disobedience.
It sounds. Whoa.
Sounds easy to go to
How
Islamic
does a Muslim
hell.
even enter hell? It sounds nearly impossible to enter Jahannam. That's what they call it.
Jahannam. Does sound kind of
Also,
cool.
you know what I
so
found
if
out?
you do get there, there's not going to be many people there. It's going to be
Yeah.
very impressive that
The
you
unforgivable
managed to get there.
sin in Islam is shirk, which is associating partners with God or attributing divine qualities to anyone or anything other than Allah.
Oh,
I
that's
worship you.
No, you need to. It needs to be with a partner.
Mm.
So you need a boyfriend.
So yeah, it seems like
All right. Well, if I need a boyfriend so bad, let me just
Who
open
you?
one of these.
Who the
apps.
fuck would you ask except for me? Nobody's gonna take you except for me.
yeah, you're not going to make it.
And by the way, this is going to be. I think I'm gonna commit to a full year of courting you.
Okay. Well, too bad. I'm already
And I think I will
gonna
be.
finding someone right now.
Why would that? Why was that? Why was there a little cloud symbol there when you click download on Grindr?
I don't know.
There was
Someone
a-
maybe hacked.
Why was there a
your-
little
I think someone
cloud
hacked my
instead of the
And
purchase
why are you
button?
on the returning user tab instead of sign up?
So you're saying you'll fuck just random gay guys from your phone, but you won't be my boyfriend for 3 weeks? That's really what you're saying.
Oh, they updated their terms of service.
Updated, not welcome. Here's your terms of service.
Oh,
Who you
dude, fuck this. They've developed AI tech. They've added AI technology. I'm
Oh,
deleting the
no.
got?
app.
Oh no,
This will
dude.
never be on my phone ever again.
Dude, so now you have. So now, what are you doing?
Nothing.
So now you basically have no other options.
And now I have to exalt him and worship him to
well,
go
you
to
have to first make him your partner, and then you have to ascribe the qualities of God.
Why
to
do you
him.
not want to do this with me?
It's just
It's just weird, honestly.
you're already.
You know,
I would
I
not
think Sean
make
Evans
either
does
of
the
you.
same thing on Hot Ones.
Why don't you want to be my boyfriend?
I would not make either of you my partners because you guys are married, and I don't want to.
I don't want to be your
way.
partner. Keel, leave me out of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave him out of this.
Well, I'm just saying. I said that just in case he was like, "Oh, I bet you would be Cameron's partner."
Well, you would, but I don't want it.
Why? Is it because I'm bald, honestly?
Damn.
Really?
You have too many tattoos.
It's not that I'm bald.
No,
I'll get them removed.
it's because you have too many. If you come in here with no tattoos,
Dude, on
Really?
this, I don't know why this just reminded me
Next
of that.
week I'm coming with no tattoos. All
All
of
right.
them are removed.
On
Pete
Love
Davidson.
Island, they've been stealing our swag.
what?
There's one person who's been saying sensitive gangster
No
a
way.
ton.
Whoa.
And-
We didn't
Anyway,
come up with that.
Don't even know which person it is.
Do you
That's a
think we
song.
got?
No info whatsoever.
You just are hearing it
Just
in the other room
I
or something?
overheard it. Yeah, I overheard
Mm.
it a few times.
So if I came in with no tats, clean shaven,
Hmm.
you might consider me.
and a mohawk.
Okay, so it is the bald.
Seems like you're adding stuff maybe just to be because you
Yeah.
realize that it's easy for me.
Honestly,
to get rid of my
if you
tattoos.
came in here and you looked exactly like Yandu,
Who's Yondu?
Blue Mohawk
Blue
from
Mohawk.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And you're whistling.
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
Blue,
You
but
came
blue and with a robotic
Yeah.
mohawk.
Speaking of TV-14 shows that say
Yes.
cuss words, they say
Yes,
the
bring
N-word in the
these up.
first episode of The Walking Dead.
Really?
No censor.
They say the N-word in the first episode of It's Always Sunny,
Or second
too.
episode of The Walking
You
Dead.
might be confusing those
Yeah,
two
those
shows.
could be.
They
They
have
are
similar
similar.
themes.
I guess they are kind of similar.
He's not
Philadelphia-
calling one of the zombies that, is he?
No.
I've never seen
No,
it.
that
I don't
would be-
know.
that
Like,
would
well,
be
the world,
quite
the world's
crazy.
over.
Who cares anymore?
This is not. It's just a dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it was shocking
Yeah.
but
That show was shocking when it
FX
aired.
at the time
Yeah.
was really trying to show.
That was
See, now
AMC.
That was AMC.
zombies
buddy.
being
Yeah.
AMC. Sorry,
Uh-huh. American
AMC.
Movie Channel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Get rid of the fucking TV shows, you dumbasses. What are you fucking
Yeah,
doing?
I know. Do
Yeah.
more with the movies.
I want to watch
Uh-huh.
Hello Dolly.
Look up IFC nowadays.
And I want to watch Hella Dali.
Mm-hmm.
Un
Yeah.
chien andalou.
Un chien andalou.
Un chien andalou.
You look up IFC.
One of my favorite movies.
Independent
movie.
film
Great
channel.
flick.
Dude, when are they going to
Great
reboot Un
flick,
chien,
dude.
un
Un
chien
chien
andalou?
andalou.
Un chien andalou.
Andalusia. Oh, wait, what's that fucking? I thought it was.
Un chien
Oh,
andalou.
they say
You're
it wrong
thinking
in
of
the chorus.
In the Pixie song.
Yeah,
you're
they say it
thinking
wrong.
of.
How do
Yeah.
they say
But
it?
you go on the IFC channel right
Andalusia.
now. You go up, look up the schedule. 2.5 Men all day.
Mm.
No independent films, bro.
Come on. How about 2.5 movies and about $2.5 million
Yeah.
spent on programming?
Yeah.
Paid to me to be a programmer.
Come on now. Why
10
are we
a.m.
got
to 10:35 a.m. on Chien Andalou.
Un chien
Mhm.
andalou.
10:35
How long is
a.m.
that?
to the rest. I think it's a short film.
It's a short.
It's like
It's like 2 minutes long.
it's only two.
Well, we're
something like
looping
that.
it however
Yeah.
long to fill that block. Rest of
Mhm.
it
Is that
open,
Eyeball?
It's open season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Open
Eyeball.
season, the
Gross.
movie.
No, not the movie open season.
Oh.
Anybody can log in and stream whatever movie they want.
That would be
onto
cool.
the
Dude,
interwaves.
That's a great idea. If we
Yeah.
could do some kind of, never mind,
What? It's
What?
too good an idea that you can't drop it.
dude. It would be like the fucking place on Reddit. Pretty fast, I think.
What's the place on Reddit?
You know that shit
People
where they
would
got all
draw
the
evil things.
dots on Reddit.
I'm not a Redditor.
Not a real redditor.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
a
Like
fake
me,
Redditor.
like me and Caleb.
Me and Caleb are huge Redditors.
You and
You
Caleb.
and Caleb?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh. I guess if you're
I'm a
repeating him, that
major
makes
fucking
sense.
redditor.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm on that shit like
I'm on everything.
like this.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. I guess I only use the Ridgewood subreddit.
I
Dude,
use
you don't
that
go,
one.
you don't go on r/glitch in the Matrix.
No.
Dude, I'm on there.
Come on.
I guess
There's people who get
You
run
never
over by
got-
cars
bro,
and then
you
they
never
blink
been on
and-
r/Blue Oyster Cult?
Come on.
I'm on there every day, man.
Get on there, post. Don't fear the Reaper.
now when they made Godzilla, was it the movie based on it, or did they base the movie on the song?
I have been on
Top
that subreddit
post.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
On the Blue Oyster Cult subreddit.
Yeah,
Why?
Is the top post Don't Fear the Reaper?
probably.
Don't fear the Reaper tabs.
I went on it one time and now
Or
it gets
more
recommended
cowbell?
to
Yeah.
me constantly
What'd you go on it for?
for work.
A reward?
For work.
Oh. A reward.
There was I went on I don't know why I keep because I clicked on one thing.
Dude,
I
that's
usually
always
do-
how a rabbit
yeah.
hole online starts.
Yeah.
Well, now I keep getting recommended stuff for r/what is this?
Uh huh.
That is the best subreddit
That's
I've
a
yeah,
good
ever
that's a
one.
seen.
great
That's a
one.
good
Where
one.
it's just like, what is this in my food?
Yeah.
And it's a magnet or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like, what is this? And it's like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, found this in a crawl space in my house that's been
Yeah.
sealed for 800 years.
It's always some
What is
shit
this?
that's in their house.
Yeah.
And they always are putting it there because everybody has, at least Americans, I think we have a treasure hunting gene.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We want an Indiana Jones
The gold rush,
discovery.
bro.
Yeah,
and
gold
also,
rush.
and people are also, I think, chasing the high of that one time when the guy found like a radioactive thing in his house, and like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
like I think that's what everyone who's on that subreddit is hoping to see again.
you're saying
Yeah.
the canister that made the
and they open
camera
it up
grainy.
and the camera gets
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah,
That is an awesome video.
Mhm.
If I was
Cool.
that guy, I would have fucking started smoking.
That's
out of
like
that
the
thing.
fucking the thing that I wanted to find so much when I was a kid was a rare coin.
mm-hmm.
I wanted to
Yeah.
find a coin like a penny that costs $1 million because
Yeah.
of a misprint.
Yeah, me too. I remember getting it like I would get
Misprint,
the,
Abraham
the
Lincoln's tongue
quarter
is
that
out.
like the
Mhm.
quarter that has Hawaii on it, and I'd be like, well, this must be rare.
Yeah.
Hawaii is
Hawaii
not,
is
is a
far
is
as
a
fuck.
far away state.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or I'd find like a quarter. It was like it would be it was like 2009. I'd find a quarter that said like the date was 2009, and I'd be like, this must be worth money because it's brand new.
Yeah.
They just made it.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
It's
only
fresh
the
condition.
only ones that are worth
Mint.
a fucking damn is the misprints.
Did you guys know they have a specific specialized police force for the U.S. Mint
I did not
called
know
the
that.
Mint Police, and they all wear uniforms that say Mint Police.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, and they just defend like treasury sites or whatever.
Oh, like Fort Knox and shit?
Yeah, but also like I guess the treasury has like secret like treasury sites around. I was reading about the Mint Police, and someone on Reddit was like, "Yeah, I accidentally walked into like a treasure. I don't even know what it's not a treasury trove. It's not that, but that's what I have to imagine it's like. Like they just have like money everywhere.
Yeah.
And so they walked in and they got like apprehended by the Mint Police, and they took them to like an interrogation room, and were like they thought they were casing this secret treasury place. But you can be a Mint Police. I just think that's a funny phrase. Mint Police.
I would become a Mint policeman.
I would too.
It's
It
cool.
seems like
If you
an
a
easy
specific
job.
type of police.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you do that or like park ranger,
Yeah.
which I think you are you technically a police officer if you're a park
I
ranger?
think so.
I don't think so. I think it's different. Different.
I feel like you're like a state. If you work at like a national park, I think you are like a state police.
There's
type.
different
Yeah.
types of park rangers as well, I believe.
I want to be one of those fucking idiots that just tells people they need a fishing license. or whatever.
Unfortunately, most different types of police, like specialized police, is just like this is the police force for a different school.
Yeah.
That's always what it is.
What do you mean?
Like it's always like if you look up like special police forces or like what are the smallest, weirdest police, it's always like this college has a police force.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
They're
saw-
security guards.
I've seen like videos of that. Like, yeah, it's like a Texas college that has a police force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Speaking of-
interesting at all. The Mint Police are the only
Yeah.
interesting ones.
Yeah.
Them and the Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
Texas Rangers is cool.
They're cool.
Yeah, I don't know how often they're around these days.
They're still around.
What do they do?
I probably kill people like the other guys.
Sheriff
too.
Joe.
Yeah. I think they kind of have been pretty.
But
not
they used to be
great.
Tombstone.
They used to kill Mexican people for no reason.
Oh, that's an interesting
That's
job.
kind of why they were started.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Were they started
Wow.
after the Alamo? I don't know a fucking thing about the
They were
Alamo.
started during some. It was
I know
some.
about alimony.
Well, they were
Fuck
originally
that.
a militia.
Yeah.
They were a militia force. There was like civilians, and you would have to like buy your own guns and stuff.
Mhm.
And then they got like incorporated and became part of the like a special police force or whatever.
Mhm.
Like after it was, but they were originally just like riding over the border from Mexico and just grabbing Mexican people and killing them.
Hmm.
They're like
and then
the
they were like, we
Klan.
should they were like we should have these guys around forever.
These are the best police
These are
officers
the-
ever.
Let's name
Great
a
at being
baseball team
police.
after them.
Yeah. Let's
They
do
must
Chuck
have-
Norris with them.
These
Yeah.
guys must have thought they were doing like Minority Report, like
Mhm.
pre-crime stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we'll stop these Mexican people from even being in America.
That was what science fiction was like in the 1800s. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, I can see the future.
But they got the Texas Rangers. They wear that star.
Yeah.
Yeah, the star is pretty cool though.
The sheriff's star is pretty cool. I can't.
Yeah.
lie. The
Just
only
remember we were
star.
talking about coins. Sorry, what are you talking
What,
about?
you want to go back to
stars?
coins?
Tell me about coins.
What are you talking about? Stars?
If
You
you,
don't
don't
have
want to
anything
be
for
my
coins.
boyfriend, why do you wear such short shorts?
These
that
are not
sit next
short.
to me?
These are
You're
not
kidding.
short. Look at how long they are.
Yeah, but why do you sit down and let them ride up like that? And like
They just ride up because of my legs.
because your legs are so.
What star are you talking about?
I don't remember now because I'm so
All right.
distracted. That's you're distracting me, dude.
Okay. All right.
You're like a hoe babysitter from
Not
a
a
movie.
hoe. I'm not a hoe. Take it back.
That seems that all you saying.
There's
I'm not a
nothing
hoe,
hoish about me.
all that makes me. You just had Grinder on your phone with the cloud, dude. And you want to tell me you're not a hoe?
We were talking about coins just a second ago. I just remembered a time where I was a thief. I just
Oh,
remembered
yeah?
a thieving time.
Tell me about it. Still my
When I was a
heart.
kid, I stole buffalo nickels from my uncle. He had a coin collection. I tried to sell them on eBay,
Mm-hmm.
and I immediately got caught because I asked my dad how to set up an eBay store.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Where'd you find these?" I was like, "I just put my hand up in the ceiling and I found them."
That was
Like I
your
wanted to find a
lie?
coin. Yeah, I said that I
Your
found
lie
them.
was I put my hand up.
There
in
was
the
like
ceiling.
I put my hand up in this like crawl space thing that was like there was like a little like
Okay.
Wait, you did actually find them like that?
no. I found them at my uncle's house.
Oh, okay.
And your
And I
lie
took
was that
them.
Your
my
lie was
lie
that you
was-
went into the ceiling.
Yeah, I just found these because of the fucking Family Guy episode where they find the rare coin. I was like, oh, you can find a random coin in your house. So I was like, okay, I'll just take these and then I'll try to like sell these on eBay. And then my uncle was like, there. It was like a family barbecue thing, and then he went home and checked his like thing. He was like, "You stole my buffalo nickels. You stole those from me.
How much are they worth?
You need to give me them
Are
back."
they like $5?
They were not even worth that much.
But to a kid,
To a kid, I was like,
How much are they worth?
if I get, I think it was like $20. I saw one online for $20.
One buffalo nickel?
Yeah. and
I used to have
was
a
like,
bunch of those.
I have 2. Yeah. Well, these are probably rarer.
My grandfather gave them to me, I think.
Yeah. Those
I
are
don't know
made
what
with
happened
real
to them.
silver.
I love silver.
I fucking
Not
hate
as much as
silver.
gold, though.
That's what I was saying. Is that gold is way better than
Silver's
silver.
good, though, too.
Do you know how?
Not neither hold a candle to platinum, however,
You
or
know-
diamond. Anyway,
Do you know that a big, like in like a movie where they
Unobtainium, though?
heist, Unobtainium's top.
adamantium.
Adamantium's probably a
Vibranium?
little bit
Vibranium's
better.
aight.
Vibranium's probably better than adamtanium.
Anyway,
Adamtanium.
adamantium.
I love
If you guys had to
adamtanium.
guess how much a gold bar from a movie that's like this big is,
I think it's 10K.
how much would you guess? 10K? How much would you guess?
Wait, do that has size again?
Like this bar.
Yeah, I'll go 20K.
$1.3 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For a big ass gold bar like
That's
that.
why I don't have any.
and rich guys got hella of those.
Rich
Meanwhile,
guys-
I've got what? Nothing.
You've got, well, not nothing, man. You have friends
got
and family.
this.
That's
Yeah.
just simply
It's
part of your
worth
outfit.
$4.
That's fucking shit.
Well, don't
man.
tell people how much your sunglasses
It's worth
are worth.
$4
They're gonna know
fucking
you-
dollars.
That's what you shouldn't tell people. They look
What?
nice. They look nicer than
Do
that.
you think these could be worth $1.3 million?
Not anywhere close
I don't have
to that.
anything.
Not
Yeah.
anywhere close to that, but maybe $100. You have other shit.
I'm done.
You own a computer.
I don't even have that anymore.
What happened to it?
It got hacked.
Well, that
Really?
doesn't mean the
And
computer's
they
gone.
took it.
Dude, stop
They
pirating.
hacked it and then they took it.
They hacked it to take
Why
it.
Literally
even
stop
hack-
pirating,
Julio
bro.
hacked into my computer today.
He
Julio
did hack
did
into
it?
your computer to get
He
this.
hacked into my computer. He looked at all my files.
Julio,
Get
why
our
did you
logo.
hack?
I wanted to.
See, he admits it easily.
See
He
outside?
thinks that he has there's no jurisdiction across the border, but
There
he
it
doesn't
is.
know. He just gave a confession, and the strike team is.
Yep. Julio, look up what
Headed o-
Interpol is,
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to call them on
I
you.
don't want to.
You
We're
about to
gonna call
enter my
Interpol
poll
on- Yep.
when I fucking put you in my gun. Shoot you like a bullet. Well, the spiciness is worn off for me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I just got another wave! Oh my
No.
god!
No, the
Guys,
spiciness is
Does
gone.
anyone have any milk?
I have
or
coconut
or
milk.
unspicing powder?
He does have coconut water. You know what I do
That's so
have that you
far
could
away.
chug?
Stealing my swag, by the way. Look at
Scorpion
him.
sauce.
Not
No,
happening.
no.
Not in a million years.
All right.
Not
I
in a
have
million
my
years.
wisdom teeth holes. It will go into my holes. It will go onto my bones and nerves.
You'll get spicy socket.
It will
Mm.
fucking hurt
Yeah, that's
badly.
true.
What is dry socket?
That's
It's
when the
when-
blood clot comes out, and so your nerves and bones are exposed.
Uh-huh.
Sounds cool.
Sounds terrible. I
Yeah.
wonder if I have it or not. 'Cause
I
it's-
I thought I almost had one. When I got my wisdom tooth taken out last year, I was like, it was a couple days in. I was like Christmas, and my friend gave me a beer, and I just drank it, and then I immediately just drank like 16 more because of the pain in my tooth.
well, they say wait 48 hours,
Yeah,
so you cleared
I
it.
was cleared, but it was like still like, oh well, this will just make me feel nothing. And I drank 16 beers.
You drank 16 beers in one night?
Yeah,
Actually?
you can do that. It's easy. You just pace yourself.
How long was this night?
Pretty long. It was probably up till 4 a.m,
And you started when?
like around like 7.
Okay, so in 9 hours you drank 16 beers.
Yeah. You just chug them.
No,
That's
I
the opposite
understand.
of pacing yourself.
Yeah, I don't think that's pacing yourself.
That's not really pacing yourself, no. You've seen me do it.
I've seen you drink a
I
lot
think
of
the
beers.
most beers I
Yeah.
drank in one day was maybe 8 or 10.
I've probably drank. Yeah,
I
probably
think
8.
16 is being hyperbolic. It was maybe 12.
Okay.
Maybe 10, actually. If I'm being honest with
It was
myself,
1.2.
it was one every hour. I'm very conservative and very
No, you're not.
I moderate my drinking. You know me. I'm a very moderate drinker. I was probably one every hour.
Dude, I might have a glass of wine tonight.
Dude, I want to
Yeah.
drink so fucking bad. I was day drinking yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
On the Sunday?
on a Sunday. Yeah.
It's so awesome.
No, on a
Enjoying it?
Monday.
I
I
hate
get
was
why
Monday
I
yesterday.
get why
you're right.
people ruin their lives for this.
Dude, day drinking, I don't like it. It makes me
don't?
so tired.
There's a certain point day
Yeah, it's
drinking
not
where you
good.
don't. If it's a barbecue,
It's not something good to do.
If I'm outside maybe I'd have one beer. Or if
Yeah.
I'm working on something like yard work type of thing,
Mhm.
one beer is okay.
I think I had
I'll live.
6. I might have had 6 at the 4th of July. Maybe a little bit more than that. But there was a certain point where I was drinking them and I was just like, this is just water to me at this
Dude,
point.
I'm such a caffeine freak, though.
I,
You drink that beer during the day, the sun's still out. You're like, fuck, I need a cup of coffee. Then you drink that coffee, then you feel bad.
Yeah.
That's a bad combo.
That's why espresso martini,
Espresso martini is weird.
vodka Red Bull.
Do you eat that bean?
Yeah, I eat that bean.
You eat that bean on
Oh,
top?
Trust me, I eat that bean.
You don't.
I eat that bean.
You don't.
I
You've
eat
told
that.
me you don't privately. You've told me you don't do that privately many times. You said, I don't do that. That's fucking disgusting.
I don't do that gay shit.
That's fucking, if she wants to do that, go fucking play with the vacuum, bitch. I don't want to be a part of that at all. Which I thought was strange.
I
and
knew
it's weird
someone
you
that
bring
broke
it
up because of
She put the vacuum on it?
no.
Oh.
Just it's
okay.
just like a guy that like I'm not. That's TMI. I'm not gonna. This is other people's business. Other people's business. I'm not even gonna talk about
Oh,
it.
I thought you said he was saying that about eating pussy. He was like, "Oh wait, I can't do that. That's TMI. That's way too much information to be that close."
It was just making me laugh because I had just seen that Sopranos episode, and I was like, I can't believe someone watched that or something, and was just like, yeah, Junior was right.
Yeah,
No one can know I do that.
Yeah,
no one should know much about anything
Yeah,
that
I
you
agree.
do.
Yeah.
I agree. Nobody should know.
No one should know
No,
anything
and
about that.
trust me, you guys don't want to know what I do. You guys do not want to know. I get fucking. Well, I don't do that much weird stuff.
Yeah.
Kiss. I do a little bit of kissing.
Yeah.
Imagine you accidentally open up like your hidden folder on your photos,
Kissing
and it's
my-
just
kissing
videos
my
of you
wife's
kissing your wife on the cheek. At the bottom of the folder, it's just like 16 gigabytes.
Well, videos are large files. So.
Yeah, but it's mostly photos.
Yeah,
It's 50,000 photos of me kissing my wife on the cheek, never on the lips. And I'm just fucking beating off to these. Kissing is gross.
Yeah.
It's so funny
On the
to me.
cheek's fine.
That is so funny to me right now. The idea of a 16 gigabyte folder of pictures of kissing your wife's cheek.
Have you and me ever kissed?
I think we have. There's probably one thing.
You didn't feel anything, though?
There was probably one thing.
Probably one thing.
But
that
you
we
Oh,
didn't
did
feel
it
anything
for.
when we kissed?
No.
Not even his mouth.
Do you realize how cruel that sounds? When I
No.
say you didn't feel anything when we kissed, and you
Probably
say
felt
no,
nothing.
Probably.
Felt nothing at all.
There's room.
Probably.
Mm.
A little room for you to wiggle into.
That's right. Love can still grow.
Love
Yeah.
can bloom anywhere.
In the strangest of places.
In any
Mhm.
situation.
You ever seen a flower pop
seen
up
a
between
fly
slats
go
of
on?
concrete?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Fly go on.
A fly go on?
I've seen a fly.
Go on, fly. A fly that
Go
leaves.
on.
I didn't have an end to the sentence.
Go on, fly.
A fly that
Go
begins
on.
its journey.
Go on.
Go on, fly.
Go on, fly.
That's
Go
how they
on,
get
fly.
rid of
Well, go on.
That's how they
Go
get rid
on.
of them in the UK.
Go
is
on.
They
Go
open
on.
up their pantry and instead of a fly swatter, there's a script. And you grab it and you say, Go
Very-
on, fly.
Very well. Go on, fly.
Go on.
I'm
Your
quite
time here
through.
is up.
I'm
Good.
quite through with you.
Be gone.
Very
Oh, come
well.
on now. You got to get out of here.
Well,
We don't want
You'll
you
be
at
off
home anymore.
now.
You'll be off. Well,
Go
it's time.
on.
It's time for you to go. Time for you to go. Come on now.
All right.
Yep.
okay, we need to tie this together.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we eat
Hot
another
once.
spicy chip?
Are you
Are
fucking
you a
kidding
fucking
me?
moron?
Are you
Just kidding.
stupid?
You sound like a crap.
That'd be stupid because it's against the entire idea of the show.
Yeah.
Hot once.
What would be the ending to it? What do they do on the on Hot Ones?
I don't know.
Credits.
I've never seen an episode.
Credits roll.
Well, I guess they say, well, thank
Final
you.
plug.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your
Thank you
time.
very much. Go check out Jazz Influence.
And if you
check out the reboot of Taxi and check out Legos.
if
Mm.
you want to try our spicy food, go ahead.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can go ahead to Doritos.com.
Frito-Lay.
Find a retailer. Doritos.com is going to take
You need
you
to
there.
make
You
sure
find a retailer
find a retailer for
near you that may carry our product.
Mhm.
And if you want to, just make sure eat it one time.
You
Never
don't want to
again.
eat more than this.
Never again.
Yep.
Hot,
and
hot
this,
once.
This
I-
Sunday.
I know it's a 40 chip challenge.
This
but don't do
Sunday
that.
night at Life World. There's going to be an amazing show. There's going to be
Oh,
one
yeah?
of the best
Wait, I thought
shows.
your show was on Sunday. Come on.
Oh shit.
What was that supposed to mean?
Dissing your show,
Why are
bitch.
you dissing my show?
Because you refuse to be romantic.
Well, you refuse to play the piano at the shows anymore, so there's also
Okay.
that.
Well, you didn't
You
even ask
refuse
me.
to be the musical guest.
You didn't even ask me.
Well, I thought that you would want to do it. You also stopped doing it. You also stopped being the musical guest at one point. You stopped showing up.
I wasn't a musical guest, by the way. I was an institution. I would say that
Yeah.
I was closer to. Are you familiar with the Roots?
Yes.
I was like the Roots.
You were like the Roots, and then you stopped being the Roots.
Yeah.
And maybe that's influencing my decisions on things that I said this episode.
So you're saying that I might have a shot with you if I am.
Who
the
knows?
Musical guest.
Who knows?
Is there a piano at Life World?
I can bring one. I have a keyboard at home.
Can't bring a piano, man.
I have a keyboard and a gig bag for it.
I don't need a gig bag. That's too big.
Gig bag.
I found one. I found one on my street.
I don't need a
There's
giga bag.
There's a
Gig
keyboard
bag.
with a gig bag in it.
Gig bag.
Gig bag.
Gig bag.
You coming to the gig bag?
Gig bag.
Gig bag.
Are you coming to the gig bag?
Did we put that up on Swag Poop, the link?
Oh no, I didn't yet. I'll do it.
I can do
today.
it. I can do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's been hot once.
Hot once.
See you
Mhm.
next time on.
Where we won't be eating anything spicy because we already did it once.
And it was really.
It's one time. It's not
Really hard.
again. Maybe we need to hammer this on. It's not once per episode.
Fuck no.
Hot once.
Once forever.
Once.
If you eaten it before, you don't ever have to eat it again.
So this was our
Mhm.
first time.
So don't be trying to
having
trick
anything
me into
spicy,
having another
by the way.
chip ever
Mhm.
again.
Hot once.
It's over.
Once.
It's all over.
Goodbye.
Once.
I want to take Julio to an American water park so badly.
Here, I'll help. I'll help. Wait.
Whoa,
He
you're
shows up
making him look like
Magic
a genie.
over
water.
here.
Magic water be like.
Cut to Caleb's camera right now. Show the good people. Give him a kiss, Caleb.
That's probably the scariest.
Give him a kiss.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
He's so big.
Wait, hold your microphone up to him. Make him sing. Sing a song for us. Doing that at the movies. Just say, hello?
Hello, hello, Wreck-It
Hello.
Ralph.
Well, yeah, I don't like to interrupt the movie. I don't like to, when people are trying to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
So I usually will do a blanket and the very beginning. Well, first of all, I'll bring a blanket.
Yeah.
But second of all, I'll do a blanket at the beginning of.
And
I'll
you
say-
sit on it
I'll-
like you're
I'll
praying to
say-
Mecca when you
I'll
do this.
say hello to all of the characters who will appear.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And-
I say that I'm just doing this so I don't have to do it whenever a
Yeah.
new
I'm
one
saving you
appears,
guys a
like
lot
I
of
do
time.
at home.
Yeah.
And to anything that happens, to any characters that are revealed in the post-credit scene, hello.
And any characters that at their last appearance, I'd like to wish them goodbye. Or if they perish, rest in peace.
Yes.
Buying
To all
out.
characters that will die.
Rest in peace. To every
Rest in
character
peace.
that dies in this movie. You
Rest in peace. And
can we?
you are
You should
dearly
get.
missed.
You should get everybody before or after the movie. You should turn to the audience and say, "Can we just have a moment of silence for all of the characters that passed away in this movie?"
It's
Yeah.
good if no characters have died.
Doing that for Boromir.
Well, do
Stuff
I don't-
like that.
I don't know what that is.
Guys like that.
You don't
I'm
know
just
Boromir?
I'm imagining
No.
though, like you go to them. You know you're
You
gonna
never
go to the
watched Lord of the
movies.
Rings?
Oh, is that from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
I've seen Lord
He's
of the
Sean
Rings.
Bean. In
Yeah,
Lord of the
Sean
Oh
Bean
yeah, I
from
remember
Lord
that.
of the
But you're
Motherfucker.
you know you're gonna go to a movie, and like you just buy like $200 of ad space like right before the movie. It's just
Uh-huh.
you,
Oh yeah.
MacBook,
Hey, everybody.
MacBook Pro camera, just like, hello, my name is Cameron. I will be sitting in seat 25F, and I'd like to say hello to everyone in the theater, and hello to all the characters who are about to
Yes.
show up.
And if
From
you
what
have
it
any
looks
questions
like-
about the movie, please come see me afterwards.
free.
I may or may not know the answer.
I have chair hours.
This is only my first time seeing the movie, so I don't know how well I'll understand it yet.
And if
But
anybody
if I
has,
understand it well, I'll be happy to answer any question you might
I
have.
read a Vox explainer of the movie before I went in.
If I go to the bathroom, please save my seat for me.
and please write
Please
down
don't
what
take
happens
my
while I'm
seat
gone.
If I go to the bathroom,
Hello.
I paid for 27F.
Hello, my name is Cameron, and I'll be sitting in 27F. I'm not here yet. I will be arriving 45 minutes into the movie. Please, nobody sit in my seat. And if you see someone sit in it, tell them to move. I'm going to be late because I'm hungry. I'm
Remember
eating dinner
this
at home.
face. Do
I'm
not be alarmed when this man walks into the movie theater 45 minutes in. I'm simply sitting in seat 25E.
I'm recording this right now from home because I know I'm going to be late to the movie.
The movie is in 20 minutes. I made
can't
a
make it
last
on
minute
time.
purchase of this ad space. It costs $16,000, and it will be going before every screening of this movie. But I'm only at the one on Thursday, July 8th at 3 p.m. It is the only one I will be at.